also going to do an engine cleaning today. Stay tuned for that. Inside should be pretty quick today. Show finish on this vehicle so that they can, be very happy for the car show tomorrow. Once we're done with this vehicle, I'm going to give you a preview of the car we did yesterday that I didn't make a video on, but I can show you all. Working on the rest of this vehicle. This was the last vacuum before we get started on the wipe down. So we getting this vehicle ready for the car show for tomorrow. This is a Mustang. Yeah, of course you gotta give it that nice sound. a little bit of cat hair, but nothing major. We did we can make it out pretty quickly. We can move on to more content to this class. Let me know do y'all like working on the inside or the outside of y'all cars. Make sure y'all stay tuned because I'm going to do my first live engine tuning. So you all will get to see our step-by-step engine tuning. As soon as I finish up the inside of this vehicle. So, just finished up the vacuum. We're gonna do a quick wipe down. It doesn't take long at all. Before we move on. All right. Get tuned in to our outside wipe down on this Mustang. Check it out. It's nice. I'll be back on the screen in maybe 15, 20 seconds to go ahead and get started on that wipe down. All right, let's get to it. We gotta wipe down this interior on this Mustang. Pretty quick day today. Because the first time customer, he booked 2 details at once. I did one of them yesterday. Today, I'm working on this one. Extra stuff on it and add time for no reason. So for something that's pretty much already clean, you don't want to make your job harder. You want to do what's necessary for the car. If it doesn't need all the extra stuff, don't do it. Not necessary for me to use a steamer at this moment because the car is basically already clean. So you do want to get the hard to reach areas that the customer won't get on their own. So in here, I see a lot of dust. So definitely want to be detailed about that. And get those areas where the customer may or may not notice, but we do our job to make sure you're detailing in those areas. That's really hard to see by the client. Y'all be patient with me because for the next 20 days I have a goal. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by my birthday. So I'm going to be asking a lot from you all. If you're not already subscribed, y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm going hard at it, so if y'all get annoyed, I apologize. I just need y'all to help support me because we at a 8:25, 8:27. So we definitely trying to get there by my birthday. But of course, I want to make sure y'all enjoy the videos that I keep them going. But we do have a goal in mind, and so we're gonna go hard every day to push this content. All right, but yeah, man. So we detailing this car here for a new customer. He used to wash one of his cars yesterday. He was happy with everything. Having us to do this one, as it's going to be in the car show. We also going to do the engine, so that when people look at the car show, they can see a nice shiny engine in it. So I always appreciate being able to detail cars that's going in the car show, because my work is obviously going to be displayed to other people to show off this nice car. So y'all like what y'all seeing? What's that? Button. Make sure y'all vote, man. I want to talk about what you all want to talk about. So in about 30 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and end that poll, and we can talk about our first question before we move on to the next question. So in about 30 seconds, finish brushing off this steering wheel. I'm going to end the poll and talk about to saying that they like detailing the interior. I agree, but I also like detailing the exterior because I don't get wet. So I give you a better explanation. But 1 second while I go ahead and add the next poll up on there. So 1 second. I'm just typing in the next poll. Alright. There we go. We're back in there. Make sure y'all hit y'all votes. Is engine cleaning harder or your headlight restoration? Y'all let me know what y'all think when I talk about it. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what I think about the previous poll, and we can go from there. So on the previous poll, y'all voted that you all like that the interior more than y'all like detailing the exterior. I personally like the interior, but I think the exterior is more interesting and enjoyable, because I think that the interior is just very tedious, and I don't really want to do the tedious work. I want to do the work that's you know, enjoyable and interesting, because like on the outside you're moving around, you're you know washing it with the foam cannon, you're getting like you just dealing with a lot, as opposed to the inside you just kind of like what I'm doing, you wiping it down. I don't think that you're getting a lot of interest. You just kind of like in your mode on the interior, which is when it comes to the shampooing on the interior, I think that that's enjoyable. But on the shampooing, it's definitely like interesting to see the before and after and see how it turns out. But it's also, uh, I don't know, you get like, you got the chemicals that kind of splash on you when you're drilling the interior. Uh, so I don't know. I personally, I prefer the inside, the outside wash before I do the interior. And then it just seems quicker because it's a quick process. There's no difference. All cars are the same. You may have some cars that have a tree sap on it, but for the most part, the exterior is always the same. Um, and then yeah, because it's less tedious, that's why I prefer the exterior over the interior. Um, can someone drop their explanation? Um, if you voted, why you prefer the interior over the exterior, or if you just joined and you agree with me, I would like to know y'all explanation on if you prefer detailing the interior versus the exterior. Y'all go ahead and comment so I can we can talk about it. And once I'm done detailing the middle console here really quick, then I'll go ahead and check and see what y'all coming at, and we can go from there. That's my last environmental. I prefer the exterior over the interior when it comes to detailing. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Most people said they prefer the exterior. I mean the interior. Um, it definitely gives a fire before and after, especially if you're doing a shampooing and the car is like super dirty. I definitely love to see the before and after. Then it's a challenge too. So that's another thing, especially like with the smells and stuff. This stuff is very hard to remove. So I definitely would say I like doing shampoos over waxes because waxing, I don't know, it just bothers me sometimes because waxing, it's like you have to like see the difference what type of wax you're doing, and then you gotta like get the wax off to get it on. Like that's aggravating for some reason. The shampoo is just a straightforward process. So I do think that I like shampooing over waxing, but I like overall I like washing the whole car over doing the interior. Do we have any comments at all? We got one vote, but y'all go ahead and vote on the next question so that we can talk about it, and I'll let y'all know my opinion. But we're almost done with the interior of this car, and then we'll go ahead and get started on our exterior, and then we're gonna get into our engine cleaner because we're getting quite ready for a car show. So customer wants to get the interior and the engine bay clean. So make sure y'all stay locked in for that. Bear with me as I go a little overboard as I work on areas of the interior that I want to get clean, like in these glove box. Easy, it's simple. Just the radio, the middle console is always the most tedious part of the car. So that's why. But the also is the most important part for a customer. Because when they drive in the car, they want to see that they middle console. They want to see that the steering wheel doesn't have any dust in it. They want to make sure you got between all the cracks of the vehicle. Put the parking brake on. I want to get all that out of there on the sides of the edges. Definitely adjust that parking brake with a good tip because there's always like stuff in there that you gotta make sure you get. Alright, so that's done. That's done. Little console thing. Just gotta get the gear changer and we will be ready to move on to the rest of the vehicle. This car, I mean, do you all know about cars? Can y'all tell me a little bit more about this Mustang? Seems like it's a little more advanced. It has options where you can drive on the track and all that kind of stuff. So you know a little bit more about this than I know. Finishing up this one, we're about to move on to our next question. So I'm gonna give y'all 30 more seconds to respond to my poll so I can talk about the next subject. If y'all want to be interested in the conversation, make sure y'all comment and leave y'all answer on the poll. Yeah, I got about 20 more seconds before I move on to the next question. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2. So I'm going to go ahead and close that poll out. It's only one vote. That's fine. It's all good. Y'all say y'all like the engine cleaning or headlight restoration. So the headlight restoration would be harder than the engine cleaning. I agree. Because the engine cleaning, all you have to do is pretty much spray it out with your all-purpose degreaser or whatever spray that you use to spray your engine. Once you do that, you want to get you a brush, wipe it out, whatever you want to do to clean the dirt and dust out of it. Then I would hit it with the pressure washer, and that's pretty much it. But when it comes to the headlight restoration, there's a couple different steps that you have to do, which almost comes down to like a compound. Depending on your process, you have to use a sandpaper. So there's also a couple different steps in that you have when it comes to your headlight restoration. But now I'm going to go ahead and put in another poll in there on. 1 second. So what's a good question for you all? What's your... All right. Do you like detailing... 1 second, I'm just putting in my next poll. But the question is going to be, do you like detailing trucks or cars better? And y'all let me know. I'll let you know once I get y'all votes in. All right, so I appreciate y'all and engaging in the conversation. That's how we keep this thing going, keep it interesting, keep you all involved, man. So let's go ahead and talk more about the headlight respiration while I finish up this back seat. But yeah, man. So that the headlight respiration is definitely difficult to do. You Alright, so let's go back to the headlight respiration conversation. So with the headlight respiration, like I say, I agree that it's more difficult than the engine cleaning. What do I prefer doing? Do I prefer the headlight restoration or the engine cleaning? I personally prefer the headlight restoration over doing a engine cleaning. The reason why is because the headlight restoration is a simple process that you can do that makes it simple. And then, of course, you can't guarantee results, but you can get a good result. My favorite thing about detailing, I would say, is I don't like waxing, but I do like correcting paint. So what do I mean by that? I like fixing scratches. I also enjoy like doing the headlight restoration because it's similar to removing the scratch. So I like using the sandpaper and going in there and getting all the haze off of the headlight restoration, the headlight, and then you know scrubbing it with the sandpaper. We like the wet sand, our stuff, and then you know seeing how good we got it. Going over it again, keep doing that until you remove all the haze, and then you buff it out. So for me, I actually enjoy the headlight restoration, and I also enjoy the any type of like waxing, that not waxing but like paint correction. I know I said before I like doing the interior over waxing, but I like doing a paint correction over the shampooing, and that's because basically, like I say, that I enjoy being able to remove scratches off people's cars. So that's my most favorite thing to do. Why does it seem like the screen froze? That's weird. All right, so I'm gonna have to end this.